social media. Welcome to Lakita T. Sharp's famous exclusive inspirational channel. Welcome to one of the greatest shows in the universe. So I welcome you. Hey, so happy that you are in the house on today. It is 10:34 p.m. and it is Wednesday, and it is July 8th, 2026. And I am so happy to be here talking to you on today. So I love you guys. Check out all of my books over at Amazon.com. There are over 100 books for you to choose from over in my name at Amazon.com. Check out my memoir, Unstoppable. Check that out, okay? And also, if you want to advertise with my company, feel free to shoot me an email. And, if you want to advertise with my company and sponsor a portion of this video. So connect with me. And you guys, also, what I'm going to say, thank you for supporting the ministry and donating to the ministry and supporting my channel. Thank you so much for that, for all of you, for my supporters that way. And my website has been updated, so you can check out my website as well. And, you can check out my website as well. You know how you guys have things just running through your head, your mind, and you're like, man, you're thinking while you're talking, or you're just thinking about things. I'm like having that moment. Woo. But anyway, so I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to the greatest audience in the world. You guys, I know your hustle as you are chasing your dreams. I know your hustle as you are chasing your dreams. I have experienced so many different financial hardship. It ain't even funny. You guys, I know what it's like to chase your dreams, and you are like having to rob Peter to pay Paul. You are having to, do all these, these things like, oh my goodness, you're like, you have to pretty much count the days on the calendar, because you don't know, if you're going to make it or not, if you're going to have enough enough money to pay your bills. And, you got that going on. It's like, it's like you having to use your money wisely, so wisely. You having to, hustle that, hustle this, do all these different things, man, trying to chase your dreams. And you like, man, this is crazy. But you guys, your hustle is going to pay off, you guys. You got to have that hustle. You got to have that motivation. I mean, look, God sees you. He sees your hustle. He sees what you're going through. He sees what you are dealing with. And that hustle is going to pay off, okay? Wherever you are right now and your hustle, that hustle that you got going on, look, God, I got to do what I got to do right now. I'm trying to make it work. I got to move this around. I got to do this. I got to sell that. I got to do this. I got to maybe make a phone call. I got to do all these different things, and I got to just do, whatever you got to do to get that hustle, man. If you got the hustle, if you got the hustle and the bustle, the hustle, and, you got that drive, that's what you need to get to that successful life. You know what I mean? Because you got to have that drive. You got to have that drive and that hustle. Because the hustle is what's going to, get you there, of you being able, you got to do it, and eventually, your hustle is going to pay off. Your hustle is going to pay off. It may take a year. It may take 2 years. It may take 5. It may take 10. It may take 15. In some cases, it has taken almost 2 decades for people to, become successful. And I hope for you it'll become quicker. And you don't have to wait for me. I had to be in the game for almost 15 years, before God started, blessing my hustle, and I have a book titled How I Survived the Lean Years of My Successful Business. Again, how I survived the lean years of my successful business. So I want you to know that, you might be experiencing the hustle right now. You're going through the lean years of, your business and going through some things, but your hustle, man. I'm telling you, I get it. I get it. And who else get it? God get it too. He get it. He see you because you have a good heart. Okay, you have a good heart. And I feel like, God is saying, I see your heart. I see your heart in this thing. How bad do you want this thing? You know what I mean? Like, how bad do you want this thing? Oh my God. So, one day you're going to be like, started from the bottom, now we here. Who'd have seen that? Y'all know who's seen that, right? I started from the bottom, now we here. We up here, So yeah, you started from the bottom, now you're here. You gonna have that moment. You started from the bottom, now you like living. You living. Eventually your struggle, your hustle is gonna pay off, man. I know your hustle and it's gonna pay off. I should title that in the message. I know your hustle and it's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off. You gonna work this thing. You gonna get through this thing. And I know it's hard, man. Man, I know. You looking at bills like, man, am I gonna be able to pay you this month? Am I gonna be able to pay my rent? Am I gonna be able to pay my utilities? Am I gonna be able to pay all these different things? You like, man, am I gonna have to be at home with my light shut off? You thinking all these different things, But I'm telling you, your hustle, I know your hustle, and it's gonna pay off for you. Don't worry, just keep going, man. Just keep going, man. Just keep having that go-getter spirit. Keep creating, keep hustling, keep having that good heart, because it's gonna pay off for you. I have been in so many different financial situations, it ain't even funny. So I understand what it means to be in a tight spot. I know what it feels like to be, worried about things and, having to walk by faith and not by sight. Man, God will have you like, it's like you in a situation, right? And you walking by faith and not by sight. And it's like, okay, you walking, you like, oh my God. Oh my goodness, I can't see where I'm going. Oh my goodness, am I going to be able to make it? Am I going to be able to survive? Am I going to be able to, you like, so I get it. God gets you there and you like, okay, God, I'm standing at the mountain. Okay, where are you? Okay, or you in the, you're on a plane, right? Or a helicopter and you about to, what is it called? Sky jumping, what y'all call it? When you doing the skydiving or something. And you're like, oh my God, is my parachute gonna work? And God, and and you're like, where you are, you like, oh my God, are you gonna save me, God? Are you gonna save me this month, God? Are you gonna save me? So yeah, I get it. I know your hustle and it's gonna pay off. Your hustle is gonna pay off. Just keep working the field. Keep doing what you are doing. Okay, have a good attitude. Watch your attitude. Watch what you say. Watch what you're saying to yourself out loud, because the universe is always listening to what you say. So make sure you are saying things that make sure you are saying things that are benefiting to you. Have your affirmations. Positive affirmations. I have right here, I have affirmations. Matter of fact, I didn't say my affirmation today, but I have my affirmations that's right here. Okay, let me show you. Oh no, that's not it. But anyway, it's in my baby fat folder. Shout out to Kamora Lee Simmons. But yeah, so I have my affirmation right here, and one of it says, I am as healthy as a green leaf. I am financially stable. My cup runneth over in every area of my life. I am always provided for. It's about, I call it my affirmation power 20, where I have like literally 20 power statements that I say over myself. So you want to make sure you're doing your affirmations, doing what you got to do, babe. Doing what you got to do. Speak those good things over yourself. Okay? Your hustle is going to pay off. Keep that drive. Keep that motivation. Keep going. Okay? Because a lot of people, they don't have the drive you have. They don't have what you have on inside that's driving you. Something is driving you to that place that you want to go, okay? And you need that drive. It's like inner. It starts inside of that, that inner you, that inner drive, that's pushing you to success. So a lot of people don't have that drive that you have. So be thankful, actually. Be thankful that you have that drive. Be thankful. Be grateful. A lot of people don't have that. They want it, but they don't have it. Maybe they should ask for it, and then they will get it. Keep asking, you shall receive, right? So, yeah. So, my motto, I'm going to tell you what my motto has always been. My motto has been, is like right here. My motto has been, I'm going to let you see it. I have a motto. Okay? And it says, number 1 goal, financial independence. Work hard now and play later. Play later. So it's one of those things, you gotta work hard. You gotta work hard. You can't expect things to come to you too. You gotta work hard. Because you can't expect things to, magically just appear. You gotta work, and as you're working, you are making space. As you work, you gotta make this thing happen. You gotta make it happen. I think I did a video saying you gotta make it happen. You can't wait for it to happen. And a lot of people are, they're sitting on the couch. They like, they sitting on the couch. Honey, it ain't gonna write itself. The book is not gonna write itself. You gotta do the work. You gotta do something. You gotta do something. You gotta do the work. I'm already ready now. You gotta do the work. Here's one of my notebooks, and soon I'm gonna get to work. So your hustle is gonna pay off. Keep creating, man. It may not look like it's working, man, but it's working, man. You gotta keep doing it. Why people are successful? Because they stuck to it. That's what I'm getting, man. That's what I'm getting. They successful because they stuck to and stayed the course. That's why they successful. They are successful because they stuck with it. They didn't give up. So that's it. You just gotta, I just gave you the sauce right there. You gotta stick with this thing. Consistency. It's gonna pay off. And if you're not hustling, you're not in, and you gotta get into it. You can't sit there and dream all day, buddy. You gotta get to work. Get to work. Come on. I want to see that pen. I want to see that pen on paper. Come on. Come on now. Create. The world needs you. Keep going. Hustle. Get that thing going. But, I love you guys. You guys are so awesome, so great, and so, so great. Awesome, great, however. But anyway, I love you, okay? And thank you for being one of the best audience that's out there. You guys are smart. You guys are intelligent. You guys are going to go places, okay? I know. So, yeah. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your subscribes. However you are contributing, by watching. That's a blessing. Just by you watching and taking in and enjoying yourself. I thank you so much for watching, and it's just a blessing to have you, with the family. So thank you. All right. So I love you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. We are the chosen ones. We do right. We live right. We make a lot of mistakes, but we are the chosen. We are the chosen ones. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.